Alright, today we're working on a 2012 Ford F-250, just the base model work truck. But the complaint is there is no heat coming out of the vents. Put the key in, turn the blower motor on, nothing happens. So I went ahead and got that clip out. It goes right up in here if you're looking at it from the front, right in front of my light. So a good way to test it is to go ahead and use the multimeter here. Put that on the battery. I'm going to go ahead and put the positive and negative from the multimeter into here, into the plug. Alright, so once the prongs are in like that into your plug, reach over, make sure the truck is in the on position. Make sure that this light is on here, showing that the HVAC is on. And then you're going to just want to turn this knob. So I put it on high. You're going to see that we are getting 12.2 volts out of that plug. And then reach over and go ahead and put it all the way on low. And you're going to see now we're getting 4.14 volts. So that checks out that we are getting power to the blower motor, but nothing is happening inside of the blower motor. It will not turn on. So that indicates that we have a faulty blower motor, so we're going to go ahead and remove that today. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do here is, I like to do this, just remove these 3 bolts out of the bottom of the glove box here. So those are all 7 millimeters. So we're going to go ahead and get up in here with a 7 mil. Go ahead and pull. Alright, now once all 3 of those are out, you're going to go ahead and just open the glove box, and it's going to remove just like that. Next, we're going to remove the 2 bolts right up in here. That one, I've got my socket on there. And then that one over there on the other side, along with those 2 clips. Those are 10 millimeter nuts. So we're going to go ahead and get that removed quick. Alright, so we want to get this trim out right here. Makes it a lot easier to get up inside of there. So what we're going to do is you just grab right here, try and get your fingers under it, and you just pull. Set that off to the side. And then you're just going to kind of do the same thing up in here. You just grab it. And just pull. So both of those are out. Alright, so now that you have the trim out, you got the box out, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to remove the BCM that is right here. So the first thing on this BCM is we're going to remove all of the plugs and electrical connections and everything on this. Alright, so once you have everything unplugged, right over here, you've got a 7 millimeter that'll be there, and then you've also got another 7 millimeter that's going to be right there. So you're going to want to remove both of those. And once those are out, you just grab and you pull out, and you can pull this down just like this. Alright, and then once you get that positive out of the back there, it's just one quick tab and lift up. Just take the whole BCM and get it out of your way. Alright, so once you have the BCM out and everything is open up here in the front, you can go in and remove the blower motor. I've already started. You've got that screw right there. I've got mine loose. You're going to have another screw right back up in here, which I've already removed that one. You've got that one. You've got one up here in the back As you can see, I've got that one removed as well. And then you've got one right here behind the wiring harness. In the front here. That one right there. So you've got, well, there's one screw in the back, the screw right here behind this wiring harness, and then you've got the two kind of up here in the front. And to remove those, I've just got a T20 Torx on my ratchet, and I've got this little guy here. They're really handy for getting up to that back one in the back corner. It's really hard to get it. The ratchet won't fit, so you can go pick one of these up wherever. I got this one at Menards, I think, so it's definitely handy to get that back one out. Alright, so here's the old one, here's the new one. One thing you do have to do once you get to this point is you're going to have to remove this T20 Torx right here. And then that little shroud's going to drop down. So you can get rid of the old one. And then you've got this shroud and you have to put it on the new blower. So basically it just sets in like this. And then you bring this up. And then it's ready to go back in the truck. Everything going back in is exactly the reverse order of how we took it out. Alright, so got everything put back together. Reach over here and turn that on. And you can hear it's on low. So everything works as it should. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped somebody out. Leave us a like, a comment. Thanks.